Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day, thanks in a large part to the VFS School of Game Design. Thank you so much, Vancouver Film School. This rundown is dedicated to Jordan Strang, who was happy to see that I got my plaid shirt back from Johnny Millennium. This rundown is all yours. Blizzard is taking Overwatch to the big leagues. Not content to keep the esports world buzzing with StarCraft, Hearthstone, and Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard has announced a major initiative to put Overwatch into the prime spot whenever anyone mentions the phrase esports from now on. They have just unveiled the Overwatch League, and they've partnered with some heavy hitters in traditional sports entertainment. The New York Mets' Jeff Wilpon and the New England Patriots' Robert Kraft have bought into the league, assuming ownership of two of the first of 7 city-based franchises involved in the league. New York and Boston are represented by Wilpon and Kraft, respectively, but also in the league are teams from Los Angeles, Miami, Orlando, San Francisco, Shanghai, and Seoul. Blizzard says we should expect more franchise announcements, and we'll know about the schedule of the league very soon, with matches expected to take place Thursdays through Saturdays. This is a big deal, and the idea that Blizzard is building city-based franchises should help to grow esports viewership like never before. We'll share more info about Overwatch League as it becomes available. Amazon is hoping their brand new series is going to get under your skin, but in a good way. The Tick is the reinvention and reintroduction of the popular comedic crime fighter who already has a previous animated show and a live-action series under his belt, proving just how resilient the Tick really is. This time out for Amazon Prime, the Tick is played by Guardian of the Galaxy's Peter Serafinowicz, and the cast includes Watchmen's Jackie Earle Haley, The Following's Valerie Curry, and True Crime's Yara Martinez. The show centers around a non-superpowered accountant named Arthur Everest, played by Griffin Newsman, who is recruited by the Tick to be part of a new crime-fighting duo. The first season of the show, which features a blend of superheroics and super silly scenarios, is going to be split into 2 parts of 6 episodes each. The first 6 episodes will premiere on August 25th on Amazon Prime Video, and the second part of the first season will premiere in early 2018. Ben Edlund, the creator of The Tick, is serving as executive producer and as a writer on the series, which looks like it will be a blast.
You're as alive as a daisy.
Independent games are being celebrated in a mega way with their very own event. The first ever Indie Mega Show is taking place on Saturday, July 15th at the Tabernacle, yes, the world-famous Tabernacle in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a mix of onstage game demos featuring some notable indie darlings like Crypt of the Necrodancer from Brace Yourself Games and Dive Kick from Iron Galaxy Studios, as well as live music performances from artists like Navi Nav, Jack Preston, The Feels, and DJ Rec Champa. Additionally, there will be an Adult Swim game showcase with attendees able to get their hands on titles like Kingsway, Rain World, Rise and Shine, and D-Sync. There will also be playable VR demos, a focus on Atlanta-developed titles, and an art installation. Tickets are $25 for general admission, and VIP tickets are $75. It's a traveling event put on by the folks at Indie Mega Booth, and it's the first of its kind, so hopefully this is successful and an Indie Mega Show hits your city in the near future. More love for the innovation coming out of indie games is a good thing. To find out more about the event, check out IndieMegaBooth.com. EVE Online players can join in the hunt for new exoplanets. Through their citizen science effort called Project Discovery, CCP Games has given EVE Online players the ability to join in the search for real-life exoplanets or planets outside of our solar system. This is a grand collaboration between the game makers, an organization called Massively Multiplayer Online Science, Reykjavik University, and the University of Geneva, and honorary professor Michel Mayer, who won the 2017 Wolf Prize for Physics. Armchair astronomers may recall that Mayer and his partner Didier Queloz discovered exoplanet 51 Pegasi b in 1995. How does this epic collaboration actually work? EVE players can interact with real-world astronomical data gathered by the Korat telescope, which was launched into space in 2006 to search for exoplanets. The idea is that many human minds coursing through the data and sharing information will be able to detect anomalies that will lead to real-world discoveries. It's a brilliant way to get players involved in scientific research in a meaningful way, and we're looking forward to announcing that EVE Online players have discovered their first exoplanet soon.
Thank you for your contribution to science.
At least one person is pretty zen about the fate of the new Han Solo movie. Woody Harrelson took some time out of his Star Wars schedule to talk with a Hollywood reporter about his career, and part of the conversation naturally gravitated towards one of the most controversial events of the year, the firing of original directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who were then promptly replaced by Hollywood vet Ron Howard. Harrelson, who previously worked with Ron Howard on the prescient movie Ed TV, had very kind things to say about the prolific director, calling him a wonderful guy. Harrelson also had kind things to say about Lord and Miller, who convinced him to take his role in Han Solo after the actor had turned it down twice. He said that they were really good guys and pointed out that in conversation with his Han Solo co-star, Westworld's Tandy Newton, they observed that the directing duo had created a camp-like atmosphere on the Han Solo set, complete with a couple of epic parties. Harrelson is of course aware that there is a lot of concern for the fate of the film now under Howard's leadership, but he said we shouldn't worry because the Force is still very much with it. Let's hope so. The Han Solo flick is still scheduled to come out May 25th, 2018. It's going to take a little longer to escape from prison on the Nintendo Switch. Publisher Team 17 has announced that The Escapist 2, the sequel to the hit 2014 game, will break out August 22nd on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. One platform is missing from the list, though. The Nintendo Switch version has been pushed back, with Team 17 saying that it will arrive at an unspecified later date. They haven't said why the Switch version is taking longer, although it usually takes game makers some time to get accustomed to new hardware. Like the original, The Escapist 2 is a top-down strategy game where players use their wits to escape from prison, and this time around the developers are adding drop-in, drop-out multiplayer so you can escape with the help from your friends. The developers haven't said what Switch-specific features are coming, although we're hoping that it will have a local version of the multiplayer. We'll let you know when the Switch release date is revealed. And that wraps us up for the rundown today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about game design, visit our pals at VFS.edu. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new rundown for you. And in the meantime, click around, watch some of our other content, and if you dig it, hit subscribe, all right?